So obviously we've checked our intelligence database and we've come up with a person who's running with the Peckham boys. On the police national computer, he flashes violent weapons and drugs.
So you got the the generic name, the Peckham boys, but then you've got all different little crews from that make up the Peckham boys as a whole. It's almost like a ladder system really within a gang. You start at the bottom, you've got to prove yourself, and the only way to do it, as far as they're concerned, is going out to shoot somebody.
While the suspected gunman has been identified, the witness has disappeared. He has left his flat and job and changed his phone. Without him testifying in court, the case may fail. By the middle of 2004, Trident had dealt with 41 shootings in South London. This is more than the previous year. 4 of them were fatal. On the Owen Clark case, Trevor Gardner and Alan Johnston are 4 months into tracing his illegal wealth. So far, they've found £750,000 in property, cars and jewellery. Once their research is done, a judge will decide how much Clark has to repay.
He will assess it, and so you have made this X amount out of the proceeds of crime, and you have got to pay this amount. And how he satisfies that order is a matter for him. If he has to sell property, or if property has to be confiscated, should he not pay, then so be it.
They aren't satisfied they have the full picture, as they haven't managed to take the shirt off his back. Clark only wore designer clothes. So far, none have been found in any of his houses.
Where are all Clark's clothes? All his expensive suits that we have seen him wear in varying videos and in his party gear. We've not been able to find any of it, so it does suggest that he has got 1 or more properties still in Jamaica.
There is a wardrobe missing. We are short of a gentleman's boudoir. It's the most serious case of wardrobe theft I've ever dealt with in my career. It's the hardened South London detective. Most vicious crime of its type. They've stolen.
They have stolen?
They've stolen his Prada and
2
his Paul
smoking
Smiths.
jackets and a pipe.
He's got no Moschino left.
At the Old Bailey, Kevon Forsyth's murder trial has lasted a fortnight. Kevon's girlfriend is the only witness to identify the accused. She thinks he was the ringleader who ordered the gunman to fire. Having considered the evidence, the jury has just returned their verdict.
The suspect has been found not guilty. We still have not got to the bottom of this and found the person responsible. The investigation will not close until we do bring somebody to justice and have a successful conviction. That's very important for Kevon's family, who need to have some form of closure. Whilst they'll never bring Kevon back, it's very, very important for them.
My son died and no justice, and I hope to God they will bring him justice, because that's what I want. Justice. And the killer is out there. I know the killer is out there. He's out there somewhere.
While Kevon's killers have not been found, Trident finished 2004 on a high. They have convicted 83 people for gun crimes. They will serve 730 years of prison sentences. 124 guns have been seized. Since Trident was formed in 2000, gun crime in London's black communities has fallen year on year. But the new year starts badly. There's been a spate of shootings and murders. John Coles calls his senior officers to an emergency meeting.
From New Year's Eve through till today, the 6th of January, it's gone absolutely mad. We've had 2 murders and 13 other shootings in a 6-day period. In terms of community impact, things are effectively getting out of control in South London. So it's absolutely essential that we as a command get to grips with that issue and try and bring some calm and sanity back to South London.
One of the murders was a drive-by shooting. The victim was Solomon Martin. His father, Blacker Dread, is a well-respected community leader in Brixton.
We don't want no guns in Brixton, in London. This is not about living that American life or that fantasy life or that movie life, as I call it. This is reality, and when you fire that gun, that's reality. When somebody dies, that's reality. When you pull that trigger, that's reality. So we want to eradicate the guns from the community by whatever means necessary.
Trident's independent advisors arrange a rally to express the community's outrage at this high-profile murder.
We need Operation Trident, but we need Operation Hope and Operation Opportunity for our young people who currently don't have it. Because these drug dealers are able to seduce our young people into drug money and gun talk. We got one more funeral next Friday. We're going to bury Blacker Dread's son. And it will bleed my heart and yours to have to go through that one more time. Because Blacker Dread, my friend, his son is dead. Then how soon is it before my son is dead or your son is dead as a consequence of the madness that's going out there on our streets?
We have to stop this stupidness. The gun thing have to stop. Yeah? No more guns. After me, no more guns. Again! No more guns. Again! No more guns. Again! No more guns. Again!
The black community have worked with Trident to identify a group of men they believe are behind some of the recent shootings. 120 officers, including surveillance and firearms teams, gather for an unprecedented operation.
The reason this is such a big operation is quite simple. Over the last few weeks, we've been looking at a couple of individuals and their associates who we've started to realise have been responsible for at least one murder, if not two, and possibly even 3 murders in the last 3 or 4 months or so, and other shootings in London. I have to tell you that they are extremely dangerous individuals. They have carried, over the last few months, a variety of weapons. So it's absolutely essential that whatever we do as professionally as we possibly can in terms of officer safety during the arrest of these individuals. I wish you the very best of luck. I'm praying you're going to get a result for me today. Some of the old faces are here from the old days, so you might deliver something for me. Good luck. This is probably the most important operation we've done for a number of years, because if we don't take these people out, they are going to shoot someone else. The problem we've had is we had no idea where they were living. You know, they're the type of characters who live all over the place. They have no permanent address, and we had no means of identifying where they were. So it makes it very difficult for us to get control of them and try and target them to arrest them. If we manage to get them in a position today where we can arrest them, I wouldn't be surprised if they try and escape, either by obviously driving quite dangerously, which they will do, or even discharging firearms at our own officers. So, you know, in terms of danger, there is an extreme danger here for my officers as well as any members of the public. And hopefully the way the operation will go is we won't have any members of the public anywhere near what we're going to do. But, you know, you can never plan for everything.
The officers split into 5 groups and head for different targets across South London.
Yep, hello. Can't talk now. Bit of a situation about to occur. Later. Bye-bye.
Steve Waller's team are on their way to one address. Armed police lead the convoy.
There's a very sobering effect that armed police have on the ultimate bad guys. They do have a habit of calming them down somewhat. The element of surprise is often a very effective weapon in, if you like, belittling these people. These guys may well be the sort of people